think should be in there. I don't think they'll mind. I mean, gone, right? It's not easy. Alright. Yeah, the other one was broken anyway. I had to find a replacement. Sorry, buddy. Do I have... yeah. Still find it funny how we just kind of stole the redstone lights. I never had time to go through this here. Oh god. I don't even know who Nico is. Got a gas mask apparently. And apparently a parasite. Oh good lord. Materials. Oh. Should probably put on gloves before I handle anything. Combination pile. Entry of... hello? Okay, that's a treaty and that's too long. I'm not gonna read that. I love how that's the only thing that's highlighted on this bag. Obsidian, some tools, a thing. Echo. At the banquet. The banquet? Do I not remember anything good happening from a banquet? Manifesto. The head splitter. Well, clearly it's been used. That's concerning. More notes, looks to be. A warning. Uh-oh. For what? Ew! Huh. Escalupa ruthlessly slaughtered member Oleski Plinsky. Huh. We're just gonna put that back. God, why did they have like 3 formal warnings? Holy shit. Oh! We're throwing kids in fire. Awesome. Okay. That's cool. That's sick. That's awesome. I'm gonna put that there so I don't confuse myself. Oh my god, how many books did this guy keep? Employee backpack. What's in this one? Information. Just lots of information. Gun room, Islander info. Just gonna hold on to that actually. Mantis. Found a new error named Iris. Darian is taking them in. The situation brought up the fact that we may need documents on who's taking care of what kid and error so we can keep track of them if they're by themselves. Huh. Playing. Ew, Clogram. It's just a book. Information. New arrivals, section 9. A significant portion of our current population. Oh wait, I'm deafened. I need to be muted, not deafened. That's good that I got that. A significant portion of our current population comprises individuals rescued from the Order. This pattern is anticipated to persist. It is advisable to establish a comprehensible introduction plan for those from the Order to be developed deliberately by the leaders and the guides. I was never given that. Additionally, it's recommended to provide necessary assistance to the rescued individuals. The purpose... Is this like a... Oh, it's got 20 pages long. X Order. Oh. Individuals formerly affiliated with the Order should be received with caution. Hey! Well, okay. I will say that I did threaten to wither people. This is fair. The facility will conduct examination, detect any lingering influences of the order, and will engage in questioning. Oh wait, I've skipped something. I recommend the establishment of a facility dedicated to screening and interrogating them thoroughly to ascertain their dissociation from the order. The facility will conduct examination, detect the influences of the other, engage in questioning and individual separation. Further elaboration on the protocol aspects can be provided at later stage of development. Ex-middleman. The process for a middleman upon recent individuals. Civil advice. The temple. Children outside the island. Independence from the order plan to overtake. Missing going onward. First is the Blazing Hand. Okay, they kind of have a fire name. Yeah, they kind of had a fire name. Okay, Blazing Hand. That's kind of silly. Plans for the town. Expansion. Buildings. Wow. Mantis really wanted to build a land for people. Huh. That's... Wow. I didn't think he outdid him. Maybe you would have liked this place. Maybe. I don't know. Guess I'll never know. Huh. Actually. Personally don't like using guns, but for the sake of this. Should I keep those on me? I feel like I should. Hello? Put backpacks in a backpack. Let's put them in there. Oh, doesn't fit.
Hello.
Hi.
I have questions for you again.
Uh-huh. Yeah, likewise.
Come on. Also, I see that you've been redecorating my basement.
You know, kind of can't help it when you're very limited in terms of growing plant life.
Not my fault.
I'll let you go
Anyway.
first.
Okay. Let me ask my starting question. I already know this one, but what is your name?
Galaxy Fox.
Okie dokie. And now, since I asked my question, ask yours. Ask one of yours.
Who's pink to you?
Oh. A goat reporter who I used to know.
Anything more?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Guess I'll find out eventually.
Let me ask you the same. Who is pink to you?
We were a goat hybrid, into which we became friends of a sort.
Interesting. I have another question. Do you know who Hyper is?
My son.
A son that you let die in a maze.
I didn't
Quite interesting.
let him die. He ran away.
Sure he did. Now one of your questions, or two since I asked you two.
How did you know more about me than I knew about myself?
Well, people can't keep their mouth shut, as you know.
Who told you?
You know, it's funny. one of the islanders go missing. No one ever finds them again. And do you have another question on your mind?
No, but I think I can make you talk further. We've been down here together for a while, haven't we?
We have. But remember, and you still remember that what I have over you.
I know, but I think...
Dark metal.
I know, but I think that won't be an issue.
Why?
The wither in your
I
body
didn't feel
can be controlled by me at any point. You are not to put me in that dark metal cage anymore, and you are going to answer my questions truthfully, unless your withering will do worse damage to you. Am I clear?
Sure.
What was pink to you?
A true old friend. Nothing more, nothing less.
And how exactly did you know about my different maze trials and my child?
You know, when people get out of the order, they like to tell stories. And sometimes, on my travels, I would learn. Actually, right before I came here, when I left for months on end, I left, and I made sure to gather any information that I could on anyone from the Goner's maze or from the Runner's maze, as some people would call it.
I see. Did you have any other affiliations with those inside of any of those mazes that I've been in?
I mean, sure. I mean, some people who escaped Runners, I tracked them down, asked them questions, killed them. There's a reason why some of them didn't get sent to your maze. Some long gone. Some got out.
Why
Actually, a
weren't
large
they
majority
sent
of them.
to any of my mazes?
Because a lot of them escaped from the mazes in general.
I see.
And most of them ended up dying somehow. Parasites, withering.
Why didn't you bother to tell me any of this information?
Because why would I?
Don't think it could have helped people in the long run?
No, not really. You really don't get it, do you?
What do you mean?
I despise the Islanders. Truly. I have no compassion for them.
Your sister was an Islander, wasn't she? Did you
She was.
despise her too?
A little bit.
Pretty telling.
A part of me never really forgave her for leaving. Maybe if she stayed, our parents wouldn't be dead. Maybe I wouldn't have become dead.
I think you would have became that either way. I don't think it really mattered.
Isn't that the kettle calling the cup black? When you have stayed the exact same way? A psychopathic murderer who let her own child die?
I didn't let him die. He ran away and I looked for him.
Yeah, is that the same way you looked for Pink? You cared about Pink as a friend?
I
torturing
ran
them in
after
their
Pink.
basement? Yeah, you ran after them. After you cut off their leg. Off their horn. Kept them in your basement for what? Weeks? Months? How long was it again?
Period of time doesn't matter in the sake of this conversation.
But I think it does. We're both on ticking clocks, you know that, right? Mine just happens to be sooner than yours. You know, Galaxy. For people like us, there is no happy ending. This isn't a fairy tale. We both end with no one coming to care about us. We're both going to die alone, and no one's going to mourn us. You're a living biohazard. I'm a murderous mercenary.
I have fish.
Yeah. A literal fucking bug.
There's
error.
nothing wrong with them.
You really? So what about the other children you experimented on? Are they just... Do you care about them suddenly? The dog you experimented on? The others you tortured? The ones you killed? How about that?
I had no choice.
Everyone has choices.
Not in the order.
Everyone. You know, yeah, true.
They only kept me around because I was useful.
Huh. You know, that's starting to sound like something. The errors, I presume.
What do you mean?
Ain't that something? They only keep around the errors because they're useful. Useful test subjects. Useful killing machines. Maybe you and errors are more like than you assume.
No, I was never an error.
I know. But you're just like them. Everyone. The Order treats everyone the same. Treats them as only as they're useful. But when they become not, they get rid of them. How many Order
I
members?
Was useful. I had to prove it.
You know, that's just like errors. They also have to prove that they're useful.
I'm not an error.
You're just like them.
No, I'm not.
It's a point. How not? And what's so wrong about being an error? I thought you just said that you care about fish. I thought you cared about Hyper. You can't fake compassion. Trust me, I've tried. You can care about people for however long you want. However long you think that you can. But you, me, and everyone else who is like us will always be one thing. And that is selfish.
I'm not selfish. I'm trying to be better.
There is no being better.
I could try.
No. Too many times you tried, and how many times have you actually been able to stay? What? In a couple months you'll try to kill everyone again? In a couple months you'll be the exact same person?
No, I can fix it.
Just admit that you can't change. You can't change. That's not that bad. You think everyone thinks that they can change. The islanders think that some of them murderers will change. They act like that fox guy is ever gonna change. They act like
some people can.
And how many of the islanders have changed since they were in that maze? How many? For the better.
Before Mantis died, he was very selfless and didn't believe in much, but he worked to find a safe place for people.
And where did that leave him? Dead on the floor?
At least he made the attempt.
I tried. I made the attempt. Hell, I adopted a kid. But I left. I left for a month. For months. Because I knew that I accepted the fact that I could never change. My kid is now kidnapped by the Order.
And I'm working to get them back. I have connections. I can keep you updated.
How many kids of them has already died?
From the Order?
From the ones that got kidnapped from the island. How many?
As far as I know, Marsh is gone, but we got Ellie back.
Yeah. You got Ellie back just because they had one more life. What if one of the other kids doesn't have one? Like, oh no, my nephew Casper. How many lives did that one have?
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to go to the graveyard and check.
You really do. You are... God. How did you even get your memories back? I thought, like, the last time I asked you these questions, you didn't even know who half the people I asked were.
I went on a mission and in an Order facility.
And you also put a goat horn on your head. What? Is that supposed to symbolize that you are more changing for the better?
I just wanted a piece of pink.
One of your... Was that the horn you cut off?
No, it was not.
Man. So taking trophies off dead bodies?
It was just in a section. I didn't cut it off.
Interesting. Well, Evan, do you have any more questions you want to ask?
I don't believe so. No.
Well, that's actually good. Yeah. Well, be ready. You're about to have surgery. Let's just say I'm gonna make you more robotic than you already were. Are you ready?
What more could you possibly want from me being here?
Well, let's just say that you're probably not going to enjoy what I'm gonna do. Just put anesthetic. Go. I think I'm a little bit woozy, so well, let's see how this goes.
Could do surgery while drugged?
A little bit.
Oh god.
Just means it might hurt more than you. Have a fun time. See. Oop. I'm gonna. Oh. Nice. You'll have a real surprise.